Inspire, innovate, change.
Hello everyone. I welcome Sharmila, who is our guest at office today.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Kavya.
It's great to kickstart this Monday with Sharmila at our office, who is a jewelry designer at Aarika Handcrafted Jewellery, and she's also unveiling the Jumkey story at our office. Thank you, Sharmila, for coming over to our office in spite of your busy schedule. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
So before we start off, I would like to introduce you to Jumkey story. So what exactly is Jumkey story? So Jumkey story is to educate and encourage an entrepreneur in the jewelry segment. So how the journey started, and what all hardships you faced, the inspiration behind the story, and what keeps you going, and also the curtains behind the design procedure. So how does the design manifest itself into a beautiful form at the end form? Let's take a quick rewind to your journey.
Sure.
So where did you study, and how did you stumble upon the idea of Aarika Handicrafts?
Actually, I'm from a technical background. I've done my engineering in electronics and communication, and I have worked in technical field for around five years. And after that, marriage and kids and all. So now I wanted to start something on my own. And I always had a passion towards art, and always had a flair towards art and all. And since childhood I was into sketching, painting and all. So I thought, okay, I will start something on my own.
Nice.
I wanted to be financially independent also. So I wanted to start something on my own. I wanted to be my own boss.
Nice.
So then me and my childhood friend, even Sowmya is my childhood friend. So we caught up, and we seriously had talks. So we'll start something seriously. Anyway, both are inclined towards the art. Why doesn't we start something very unique?
Nice.
It should not be in the market. It should be the best seller. It should not be in the market. We have to create our own stuff, so that even people cannot copy it or something like that. So I wanted it to be very unique. So we spoke for 5 minutes, and fatafat we decided, okay, tomorrow we are going to market and we are starting it. And the inspiration behind this is tribal jewelry. So even I'm like I like junk jewelry and all.
Nice.
So the inspiration was tribal jewelry. So we had a homework. So both of us we searched on the internet and all this Afghan tribal jewelry, Bohemian tribal jewelry and everything. So we decided upon thread jewelry. So that we can make our own designs, and we can stitch whatever we want on the thread. So in this, this was the challenging part. Okay. So how do I get this padding stuff?
Nice. It's called padding, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
So I wanted something to weave on that.
Okay.
So something for weaving. This was like, you can say, it's our innovation. So we thought of this padding, and then you're decorating on that padding and making your own designs and all. Main inspiration is tribal jewelry.
Very nice.
Tribal jewelry. And that's how we named Aarika Handcrafted Jewellery. Aarika, it is a jewelry. I wanted some goddess name. So Aarika is the name of Lakshmi, goddess Lakshmi.
Nice.
And it's a meaning, and it is also it's like giving form to something. The meaning of Aarika is like giving form to something. So we chose this name, Aarika Handcrafted Jewellery. So within a week after the discussion, we kick-started the
Very nice.
page.
Interesting. My next question probably for you is the inspiration. Whom do you consider as your role model in your journey?
Inspiration in the sense, like everyone, who are all into this jewelry stuff. I browse a lot.
Nice.
So there are some people who really make very really exceptional designs. Like you might have heard about Parisha,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Parisha and all. It's like she's also one of the inspiration, and it's mostly it's a tribal jewelry, and it's the passion what we have towards art. It's a main, it's a inspiration for us.
Okay, nice. So every journey has its ups and downs, and life is not a bed of roses. So, what were the challenges you faced in your journey?
Challenges were many. Like as soon as we started, I mean, as soon as we decided to start, it includes investment. So how much I invest, how much she will invest, and after that exploring the market,
Yeah, right.
and getting ideas, and it's like taking permission from the house to go out. That's a main challenging. And
So your husband was very supportive in this.
no, he's not at all supportive. He's dead against this.
Okay.
But I'm continuing this.
Okay,
This
so
is
now,
my passion.
His views have changed towards the.
No,
what you're doing.
it's not changed.
Okay.
But he has allowed me to
Okay.
do this.
Okay, fine.
I'm continuing this
Okay.
just because of passion and love towards art.
Yeah, that's what I saw in a Facebook page. Dared to be creative. Very
Yeah.
impressive.
So I want to do something on my own, so I started, and I'm happy to say that like we are kind of established, and we've got a recognition, and you have given me the recognition.
Thank you very much.
It's like my pleasure to be here, and I never thought in my life I'll be giving,
Nice.
interviews or talking to
Nice.
people about art, jewelry, It's very happy to be here.
Thank you. So what keeps you going in spite of the harsh realities you face in your life? So probably might be people, ignorant about the price range or the art and creativity hidden in the designs. So how do you take it and what keeps you going?
Regarding this price ranges, we always wanted, common people to buy it. We always maintain the range from 500 to 700, maximum 800, so that people can afford it.
Right.
And if they buy it and flaunt it, even we get the name, and we
Right.
get the
Right.
recognition, and that
Right.
keeps motivating us. So it's just the love what we have towards the art,
Nice.
and both of us, we are like-minded, and we gel well. So that's how we have completed a 1 year.
Nice. Which was the time frame in your life where you felt you have accomplished something really great for what you're doing? Like I have done enough in my life.
I can say coming here,
Nice.
like it was like fulfilling. Somebody is recognizing me and my work, my time. A lot of time goes into it.
I understand.
Handmade is like, it looks simple. So what is there? There is a thread and there is something hanging on it.
Right.
No, it takes a hell lot of time, patience, and I have to run the house.
Yeah, right.
So it's very challenging. I mean, for a housewife
I understand.
and working, it's very challenging. I feel that too for Indian women. Our society has not changed. It's the same. So we have lot of challenges compared to women in the other countries. So I feel it's very challenging, and I feel I mean, I'm content today, coming here. Like someone is asking about how I started the journey, what's the inspiration, how I worked on it. It feels good.
How do you manage time and balance work and life?
Time is like I work like 14 to 15 hours a day.
Okay.
I get up early in the morning, I do all the household stuff, and then sit at this Aarika. So concentrate on my kids. So from like after 10:30 to 11, it's only kids and Aarika.
Nice.
Sometimes I work till 1 o'clock in the night if I have orders, if I
Yeah.
have more orders. So so I work overtime also. So it's run single-handed. So it's very difficult,
Yeah.
and some people they pass some unpleasant comments, but they don't know the pain
Yeah. Hard
and
work.
the hard work and the time which goes behind this.
Right.
So I would like, I mean, even if they don't like it, it's okay. Let them not,
Your past comments, yeah, right.
yeah, talk something
But
unpleasant.
when I saw your designs, it's like wow, it's amazing. Every person who saw your designs, they just loved it and connected to your brand. So
Thank
that's
you.
how I got connected, because without seeing your designs, physically, I asked you to come to our office. I was like, seriously, she's doing an amazing job. Oh, now shall we start with the design procedure? Like, how does the design actually, prototyping actually happens, and the story behind the designs, the inspiration for the designs.
Yeah, sure. Our main goal is to reach common people, and it should be affordable for them. So if it is affordable and if it's trendy, then only it reaches people. So the most of the work is done with the thread. So we concentrate more on the thread. So wherever we can use the thread, so we use the thread, and after that we decorate the whatever the base we have, and whatever this braided thread we have, so we decorate this thread, and it also depends on the trend, what kind of material we are using, and the designs which are in trend. Actually these kind of coins and Buddha, it's in trend now actually. So we just we keep up with the trend, and at the same time even we see to it that it can be worn on a western outfit also. It can be worn on Indian traditional dress also. So this is where you can wear it on a traditional dresses also, on western dresses also. So it's like designing, it includes all these things, whether you can wear it western, Indian, and whether it is in the trend, and what is the color also matters a lot. So usually people don't prefer very unusual colors and all. They go for common colors itself, like red, black. No, they go with the common colors. So we design, I mean, we take into account all this: the color, the material, the trend, and the design. Design is like I make a sketch of the design.
Nice.
And I will keep the materials with me, and whichever design goes well with the base I have. So accordingly I make designs. And this is also an bohemian jewelry type. So this is the base, and on that we decorate the things. So that is the main idea: you have some base and you decorate it, and so that you see to it, it is affordable also, and it reaches many people. So this is how we design, considering everything, like a trend, market, fast moving. So we keep all those in mind, and we design. And especially whatever we design, it's all tribal, and it's our innovation. It is not copied or something like that. It's our innovation, and you will definitely not get this piece anywhere else. So it's designing is like, it's very unique from our end. It's very unique, and I don't know how people feel about it, how they take it. Definitely I have got many appreciation for my work. So
That I can see.
I mean, I want to continue like this, with making different and unique and uh, exceptionally unique designs. You will wear, you don't get to see it also, something like that. So when you give something unique or something, extraordinarily, which outstands other designs, so that will only, sustain, and that will, people will recognize that, and people will go for that. So everyone wants to wear something unique. So what I wear, you doesn't want to wear
Yeah,
that.
right.
What you wear, I doesn't want to wear that.
Yeah.
So the trend is like that now. So everyone wants something special. So we give something special from our end to the customers.
Nice.
So this is how the
Nice. So
design
how
is
long
done.
does it take to make this paddy work or base?
This weaving, it takes almost 1 hour.
Okay.
The weaving part, fixing and all, I can do it within 10 minutes, but weaving, it takes 1 hour. And for completing a one piece, it will take 2 to 2.5 hours.
Beautiful, yeah.
So I can make 3 to 4 pieces per day.
Nice. So guys, as you can see, what Sharmila has done is, it's exceptional. So you can see the weaving, whatever she has done, it's very, it's blended very well. And the pendants?
Pendant.
Pendants, right? They go very well with the theme, the colors. So what Sharmila is, you can see with the designs, they're as beautiful as she is, very pretty. And it was very interesting and very overwhelming session to have with you. I gained a lot of knowledge, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling me and speaking to me.
Yeah.
I'm really honored for this. Thank you.